Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So you guys, I promised I was going to review the Big Brother Naija show once it starts here on my channel, and the show started on Saturday and the first 10 housemates got into the house, and we all have first impressions. I have my first impression about the first, oh not 10, 11 housemates, 11 male housemates. So I'm going to start with few that really caught my attention. So the first housemate that walked into the house, I think, is Boma. Boma was the first that walked into the house, and he caught my attention because at first I was like, he looks very familiar, and then I was just in between him looking like Ike, and with the whole hair, his aura, the accent, him having to have lived in New York or whatever. He just had this thing, this Ike aura about him. So yeah, I think that was my first impression. And then he got into the house and he was sort of quiet, and then yeah, that was just about it. But obviously social media, Instagram instead, people went to find out stuff about him. He's been on Blacklist. Blacklist is an American series, American crime series or something, and he's been there. He's done a couple of movies, and he's not an unknown face. Some people know him. I haven't seen him before, but yeah, that's about Boma. The second person that really caught my attention, sort of, and he didn't get my attention at first. It wasn't until I went to his page on IG that he caught my attention. That's Saga. Saga draws like he's an artist. He makes, I think he draws with pencil, and he's really talented. Like, his drawings are really, it's crazy. He can draw. So, but watching him the first 24 hours in the house, man can talk. He talks a lot. Like, he wants to be, I don't know if he wants to be the loudest in the room, but he sure knows how to talk, and he doesn't stop talking till he's heard. So yeah, that was my impression about, that's my impression about him. It hasn't changed. Then Sammy, I think Sammy was last to walk into the house. Sammy made this impression of, I don't know, he's just, I feel like he's a baby. He has this crazy rugged face, but he feels like a baby. And then he came with the whole sad, I don't think he wanted it to be a sad story about how he left KD with Abizaria with just 900 naira to Lagos, or stuff like, I don't think he meant it to be a sad story. He was just telling how it is, or how it was for him. But Nigerians, we've heard these sad stories for so long, and when someone starts telling their story, their truth, we call it sad story because we feel like they want to start gathering pity votes or whatever. But I don't think he, at first I thought he would be a talkative like Neo from last season, but he has surprised me. Saga talks much more than he does, obviously. And I think the other person that, Cross seems like Kidwire people. I don't know, going to his, seeing pictures online, he drives fancy cars, seems like someone that has money already. He's traveled all over the world. He's dated different girls from different parts of the world, and he just gives me these Kidwire vibes. I don't know, he's chilled. It seems like he doesn't want to say so much, so that he probably cares what we, the viewers, will say, or how would start seeing him. So he probably has a lot of backstory, but he doesn't just want to start on day one or day two and start saying, oh, I do this, I do that. But we found him on social media, so he can't escape us. So yeah, so Cross seems chilled, and if I were to ship him, I'll ship him with Maria, because I see him looking at her and stuff. Anyway, but yeah, he made quite an impression. And the other person that Emmanuel looks a lot like Tochi from previous season, from lockdown season. He looks so much like him. He just looks like Tochi 2.0 because he has a better beard. Tochi's beard, I don't mean this like in a bad way, but I just feel like his beards are much more refined and suits his face more. Tochi's beards are fine too, but it feels like he forces it. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. And then he has nice physique, obviously. He has nice. He's a fine boy. He's appealing to the eyes. So that is it. And then J Paul is he's also a talker, but going from his, I think it has to do with his background or something. Like he said, he used to host shows, or he used to be a host or something. But he likes to talk, and I'm trying not to forget a lot of people. I hope I don't forget, because I mean it's just been Nee is the married one. He's quite tall. He's like 6'6". He's really tall. He's cool. And let's see if we'll have another Michael this year. I mean Michael from Pepper Dem season. And yes, we have my brother, White Money. The guy makes me laugh. And the funny thing is, he doesn't even try. I don't think he knows he's funny because he doesn't try. He's just so funny and he's effortless. Like, I like him a lot, and I think he's going to make it all the way to the finals because he has a personality. Like, people that can stand on their own. Like, I think he can entertain himself all by himself. He's so funny, and he doesn't try. It's not like he's trying to get attention or whatever. He's just being himself, and all the little words he throws about, adding his Igbo slangs, his Igbo accent, with all this, so many business. I don't think there's anything White Money hasn't done for money. He's a hustler, obviously. So I just like him. So he's one of my faves already, if not my number one fave. But I mean, it's still very early in the game, so I can't give him number one yet. But he's definitely amongst my favorite for this year. And Yusuf is, I'm still trying to understand the guy. He's just so quiet. It seems like he's sitting back and trying to understand people or read people, just like how Bright told you. But the thing about this show is you don't have so much time to do that because people are already picking their favorites and the people they are going to vote. So if you say I'm going to sit back 1 day, 2 days, 3 days and read people, understand people, the train is going, is moving, and you're just sitting somewhere still waiting, and it's already going because people are picking their favorites, and before you know it, you'll be left with very few people that would connect with you, and then at the end of the day they'll be the ones to vote for you, and obviously the votes will not be enough. So I feel like, but yesterday since the ladies came into the house, he's been coming out of his shell a little bit. So I hope we see more of him, or he starts communicating more and having conversations with actual people. And Yeri is the one that said he's a polymath. I've never heard of that word, so that I'm not going to even front. So he seems quite talented and very artistic as well. I don't know. Yeah, he's an intellectual person. He says he likes to have intellectual conversations, and just hope he doesn't bore people because Nigerians were somehow. So yeah, that's it about the guys. Then yesterday or Sunday, we watched the ladies come into the house, and the guys decided for some reason to play this crazy prank on them, and it's Saga that started this. Okay, I didn't talk about Pere, I don't know. So I'd seen that guy in a Nigerian movie, and I was watching one African magic movie one day, I can't remember, I think earlier this year, and I saw him and I legit thought he was the genie. I'm not even going to lie. I thought it was the genie. So seeing him on stage, and then him saying he's done some few Nigerian movies and he's an actor, I was like, so it means it was this guy I was watching, not the genie and stuff. I just think they look alike. I don't know if it's just me, but I just think they look alike. And he seems like the lady's man. Like I don't know. He seems like without